Hi everyone, my name's Mad Matt Lugos and welcome to Sable. So if you've never watched one of my playthroughs before, I like to play single player, story focused games where we can take our time, go a bit slower and focus on the story, the characters, the lore, the narrative and all that good stuff. So if I sound like someone you want to maybe come along on this peaceful journey in the desert with, then I hope you join me for Sable. So Sable is a game that I actually found out about through music. So a lot of the soundtrack is done by a band called Japanese Breakfast, and I heard the song that's like the main theme of the game, which led me to look into playing the game itself. I know very little about the experience overall. I'm coming in as blind as possible. I've not done any kind of test openings or anything, so I'm going to be blind from second one. But I think it's, all I know from the kind of description of the game is we're going to be on like a coming of age journey. I don't know if the world is some sort of like desolate world or I don't know, but it looks like it's got a fabulous art style and fantastic music. So I think it's a game that's maybe flown under the radar a bit. So maybe you'll join me for Sable if you've not heard of it. Maybe you'll think about playing it after you have a look at it here, or maybe you'll just join me for the journey itself. So we're going to make a start. I am going to be playing on controller. I think it's a third-person game. And we're just going to get straight into it. Yes, I would. Okay. Quest started. Oh, is it telling me the PC controls? So, obviously, because this has got some... because of the music in this game, if you do see any ads on my videos, I don't put ads on my videos currently. That means I've been copyright claims, which I don't really care about, as long as the video doesn't get blocked or something. If it does get blocked, then why am I talking? Okay, I thought we were going to get a heavier intro than that for some reason. Okay, so yeah, all I know is we're playing as Sable, who is a girl who's about to go on some kind of coming of age journey. Oh, okay. So we can climb the face. Why would we climb the face? But what I'm hoping for is this game just to be very peaceful, you know? And we can jump. I hold B. I don't know what that does. Oh, that's B. Holding B is sprint. Okay, we've got basic kind of door puzzles and stuff. I don't think... I've only seen like the launch trailer, which didn't really show any gameplay, I don't think, but I don't think that there's combat or anything, so I'm hoping that this will be a nice contrast to being in the middle of winter. Do you know what I mean? I think contrast is real. Oh, okay, so we've got a stamina meter for the climbing. Kind of like Shadow of the Colossus-esque. Okay, so we can't go that way. Yeah, winter's winter, and I'm hoping this, you know, I think contrast is very important in life. Is that going to shut again? I will have to find a balance because in these kind of games, I enjoy walking a lot, like a needless amount. So I will try and find a balance when we're exploring. And just testing the controls. No, we've just got sprint and jump. Oh, we can like crouch with L3. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. Press A to jump, of course. Already the place has a feel of history, you know, of a world forgotten, which is always something fascinating, right? Something that a lot of indie games tend to do really well in terms of world building, because they can't show a lot of these detailed worlds themselves, so they have to create a story of one instead. Okay, move towards the wall to begin climbing. Keep an eye on your stamina. Of course. Stamina management. Got a ladder going straight up. Let's have a look in here first. Looks like a dead end. A shortcut, perhaps. Okay, no stamina needed for ladders, only like difficult climbing. We can move while we crouch. Look at this! I feel warm. I guess you could make comparisons to this maybe to Journey as well. I don't really know what you can compare it to. I know that we're going to be in a... I think in like a sort of open-ish world. It's very striking though, isn't it, with the lines. Right. No fall damage. We can just kind of start climbing any wall. Like Spider-Man. Spider-Girl. Spider-Woman. Right, so let's just... the one thing I wanted to mess around... Oh, right, that's our quests. I should head back to camp for the ceremony. Okay, so we've got a huge map, it looks like. Whoa. Excellent. Yeah, normal settings. We've got inventory. Got our clothing, badges, bike parts, quest, yeah. We've got a child's mask. Okay. I wasn't sure how minimal it was going to be. It looks like we've got like a whole inventory and stuff. A child's mask. A blank-looking mask worn by all children of the dunes. Most kids customize theirs for fun, but more traditional clans frown on that sort of self-expression. An Ibexi children's top. My old Ibexi top and hood. A hand-me-down from Yara. The scratchiness reminds me of home. Maybe that's an older sister or brother. Ibexi trousers. Comfy sandals for exploring sandy places. Easy to get sand out of, but not the best for climbing. Excellent. So we'll probably get some shoes that are better for climbing at some point. And yeah, I just wanted to check, see how big of a difference this field of view makes. Let's just put it like... Okay, that's kind of 3/4 back. It's just because I couldn't test this. This is closer. This is like God of War close. I like it a bit further back. Been talking to some of you guys about Horizon Zero Dawn. This isn't a spoiler warning, but I don't know if any of you have been playing the PC version of it, but the ability to change the field of view in that game makes such a huge difference to your experience. Am I getting screen tears? I'm not sure. I think it's just the art style. I could... No, those are screen tears. This is why you test games before you record, Matt. Hit hold B to sprint. Oh, I can't believe I'm getting screen tests. Oh, flipping heck. I've got it locked at 60. Don't know what to do. Let's try exclusive full screen. No, screen tearing all over the place. Okay. Okay, I've got VSync on, I think that's done it. I thought locking it is, because, yeah. Anyway. That's the thing, man, like, people sometimes want me to play games, like, completely blind, like, not even loading them up, and that's the problem with it. At least on PC, where you need to test the performance. Anyway, I think the VSync's fixed it. I thought putting it at I've got my my monitor locked at 60 for when I capture videos anyway. Right, so we're at the ibex camp. Let's stop talking about frame rates and stuff. And the music's lovely already, isn't it? I can feel Jardy smiling behind a mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth baring little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly assumed. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. Jardy. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Oh god, I wasn't expecting this. And yet I still feel anxious. I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. Feel the memory in my fingers. But then, I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jardy reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. Now take a breath. Jardy, I don't know where to start. Jardy's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin. She chuckles. Well, I can help with that. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something, well, let's say as useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jardy's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose, we'll see you off. But what if I go the wrong way? I ask Jardy what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Ibexi, but, truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now go speak with Hilal, I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Cizo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding, an artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm. If it's naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted, each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you, Jardy. Go on. It's nearly time. Wow, the dialogue's got a warmth to it as well, pardon the situational pun. Okay, cool. It's not like a mini-map. I appreciate that. Oh, I'll okay, need to complete tasks for Hilal and Driss. I can move the field of view back then. It was the V-Sync causing the screen tearing. Yeah, that's much better. A bit further back. I can always change it back. Let me know what you guys think of the field of view. Man, they've got lots of people here. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. Part of me was thinking this was going to be like a kind of journey kind of thing. Jardy? She greets me warmly. Oh, I don't know. It looks like a ship. Hello, little glider. What was gliding like for you? I asked Jardy about her gliding. Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. I cross my arms in protest. Pout all you want. I don't want to spoil any surprises. She lowers her voice to a whisper. But I did meet some crystal farmers once. Crystal farmers? And that's all I'll say about that. You should get going. I love this already. Okay, is that the clock then? So what is it, 11 o'clock? Just like a tea set. We can just climb up anything, right? Okay. What is this? It's a postbox logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages, 0. Have a good day. Oh, I like this. We've got like kind of industrial kind of looking technology. That's cool. Got a big tower up here. This is going to be on my normal kind of schedule. That'll be on the channel banner of my channel. We're just going to do 1 episode a day for this, but there'll be longer episodes, anywhere between an hour to 2 hours. I think it's just a bit better doing 1 episode that's longer rather than 2 episodes that are like 50 minutes. It's a bit easier to manage for me personally. God, I've got lots of little... We've got a creature over there. This is Hilal, right? I suppose it doesn't matter which one we talk to first. I'm going to do that a lot. Hey, mate. Okay, he's got a prosthetic leg. As I approach Hilal, he's very tall, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hilal's verve and vigour, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. A gliding stone. Hilal hands me a small, round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hilal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. What is it? I tried to sound less confused than I am, but ask Hilal what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilal that I feel fuzziness, connectedness, electricity. Yeah, I guess the warmth, like I've been connected to something a bit, yeah? Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone, it seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. The perpetual, so that's capitalized, so that's maybe like an energy source within the planet or something. It's like, oh, in the background we can see like a Stargate, right? Man, I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the vibe. Right now, it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. How can I do this? Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Hilal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Hilal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. I was meant to get that ready for you, yeah? I remember Jardi's words now, and tell Hilal I'll go and see Driss. You gotta talk to people more than once, right? Standard RPG habits. This is really relaxing so far, man. Should we check the tower, maybe? There's someone up there. Hello, Mr. Postbox. Oh, there's lots of people here. I'll talk to them on the way down. Man, this is going to be nice and relaxing, right? I'm getting a bit emotional with the... I'm enjoying the dialogue. And there's always something awesome about... you know, just about written dialogue. Maybe just because I grew up playing Final Fantasy games and you kind of make up the voices a bit in your head. I know I'm not doing that now, but you know what I mean? It's just something... You know, like reading a good book. There's like a level of intimacy to that in a weird way. Okay, so we've got currency. Hello there, friend. Cizo looks busy. I should leave her to it. Okay, come back to her when we need her. I don't know. I want to test out the fall damage, but oop. Oh god, speaking of Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy X. As she looks out across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind, Zeki? Or is that a pet up there? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter, Ilaria. Does she need help? Zeki shakes her head. No, she's fine. And I'll get her. I'm just... She shrugs. Lost for words, I guess. Parenting. Parenting, yeah. Another expression for completely out of control in the chaos. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. Maybe. Got a few more people scattered around. Let's make sure we give everyone a bit of attention. Marshmallows? No. Man. Right, this is Gliss, right? I feel like the game's gonna tell us most things quest-wise, but I do have a notepad that I keep forgetting. But we have writing implements now. Okay, we can pick up and throw things. Hello there, Tin Head. Umar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. Fair enough. Let's go get our glider. The walking's a little off. Nicholas. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Its name will be Roach. Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Let's start with pleasantries. How are you doing, Driss? Ask Driss how he is. I'm well. Let it hang there a moment. I can't do it, I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly, maybe, have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I was meant to, that I prepared for you, because today is your... My gliding, yeah. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course, right, yes. Yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, well, sort of a tutorial for you. What? Yes, exactly, a learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but just does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if ever I've seen one. What's its name? Driss seems scandalised. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just sand cutter will do for now. Youngsters these days always asking questions. Now, ride the bike through that ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Don't lose your bike. When you're not riding it, your hover bike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. Good to know. Alright. Ride the sand cutter. Okay, so right trigger, left stick, strafe. Oh no, I didn't read the other thing. I'm trying to accelerate. Man, this thing is awful. Oh, I understand. Like, that's like a free ride. Okay. And then this is like full speed. Got ya. Come on, Roach. Oh, this isn't Roach. Not yet. Hey, Driss. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? Fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Is that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is there something you need to tell me? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Halal? Yes. Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? But Halal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that mobility you're after. My confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished. I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Halal. We've been to Halal. I spoke to Jardi, yeah? Yeah, so we need to go to the altar. Right, let's do it. So, this is the Ibex camp. Where the... I guess the altar will show up when we get to it, right? Let's do it! And this thing sucks! What happened to my objectives? Oh, right. My objectives aren't on the map anymore. There we go. Excellent. Okay, I'm blocking a little bit of the UI, that little snake icon, so I apologise. I might move my head to the other side, but there might be stuff on that side as well, so I'll play this episode out as is. Okay, we better get a really nice glider for this driss. Okay, I take it we're just going to drive straight into the cliff. Yeah, we're reasonably invincible in here. The camera's making it a touch awkward, but... So once we've activated this, maybe we'll get our own glider. I feel warm. I do genuinely feel warm. It's a good placebo effect. Whoa! Right, now, is this going to show up on the map then? Now that I've marked it. Oh, I'm really close. Maybe we'll have to ditch the bike. Yeah, well, we'll need to ditch the bike. Excellent. I really like the climbing mechanic just being kind of passive, but also, you know, this, yeah, I really like it. So I imagine once we get to the vines, our stamina will freeze, because it's like a ladder. Oh, maybe not. Get up there, Sable. Yeah, so we need to... Does a jump use stamina? Don't think so. Oh, is this where we were before? No, it's just the same kind of door. Whoa! I was lucky. Was I supposed to drop? I think I was supposed to. Don't die. I didn't think we would. I was supposed to fall off there. I'm just that slow. Or I'm trying to be slow. You gotta go slow, right? I say as I'm running. Here we go. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid? Yes and no. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. Rohana. Who and what is Rohana? I'll write that down. Maybe like a deity of some sort. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I'm in her sight. This is feeling quite spiritual already, right? Just with all the kind of stone around us and stuff. Rohana. Or Roana. Well, that's definitely imbued. Show Halal deactivated. Gliding stone. Press and hold A. Whoa, nice! Alright. Oh, that's awesome. Man, there are going to be some serious puzzle, like physical climbing puzzles in this, given these mechanics, probably. Awesome. It's no fall damage though, right? So, and we can climb a little bit, right, to make up for. That's really fluid. Even though the animations have the forced like stutter in it, right? But so that it looks like a kind of flick book. That doesn't use our stamina though. Man, that was awesome. I don't know in terms of collectibles and stuff. We came in that way though, right? Guess we, yeah. Oh no, we came in this way. So can everybody do that here? So is there a time limit on this? I don't think so. And we can just float here. That's quality. And we can stagger it a bit. Yes. I think this is going to be a good time. Bit of pop in there. Like there was no like high option for the draw distance. It was only default, medium, and low, so I just left it on default. But let's go talk to Hilal first. Got a ladder here, let's make use of it. Hi, hello. When I return to Hilal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting. Like true freedom. I tell Halal that hovering's exciting and ramble for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice. Right, you can do anything you want. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but they sigh. But the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling. Just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. Okay, so is this only something then for this particular journey? I don't know what to. I know it's called the gliding, but so this power's going to wear off eventually. Be nice if we could all do it, right? I tell Halal I wish it was something we could keep perpetually. So do I, Sable. So do I. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. Takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if we were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but decide that there's already too much loss on my mind. Loss? To consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. Okay. The perpetual. I'm just going to make a few notes, right? Because you're going to love it out there, Sable. Even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. To be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance, all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. Seems Sizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Right. It is 4 o'clock, so it seems like there's a day-night cycle. All right, Sizo. Was that there before? No. That wasn't there before. No way, like a hot air balloon. That's quality. Maybe we can jump over there with our new ability. After we've spoken to Sizo. Alright, Sizo. Sizo is an out-clanner to the embarks, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall. I think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training and their code must go to wherever they are needed, but Sizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the embarks are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. Okay. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. Nomadic nature, okay. And I'm always pleased that Cizo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike. Excited for my bike. A bit worried. Am I really getting a bike? I'm excited for the bike, yeah. Cizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jardy told me how excited you were. Cizo sniffs. She also told me Dries would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Dries his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. Besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself, damn it. I'm going to make my own. Sounds like an adventure. So I'm going to make my own hoverbike. I asked Cizo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No. You're not going to make your hoverbike. You're going to build your own hoverbike. Of course, yeah. Semantics. To make suggests you are creating something. But your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Cizo hands me something. A navigator. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. Should be useful in finding the old parts. I ask Cizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships. What? Oh, I guess she just means scavenge, right? In fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon. What, on the tall, skinny one? And another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. Do most gliders do this? I ask Cizo if most gliders really make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones. I tell Cizo I'll see her soon, and head off in search of the components. Together we'll create something new out of the old. Press RB to use the navigator to mark interesting landmarks to appear on your compass. Got ya. That's what we want, right? That's really, really difficult. Right there, I guess. Right, thanks, Cizo. You wanted me to go over there as well, right? That is really weird to mark. And the other one is over there. Cool. What about this guy? I think we should try and flow over there. What is happening, guys? Your mum is worried about you. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. Okay, we have... I was going to say it's a robot man, but that's just his mask. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? Yeah, great. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off of one. Best not to ask right now. Well, good to meet you. And, oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose you've come all this way to see me. It's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? No, I came to look at the balloon. I tell the cartographer I actually came to see the balloon. Ha! Don't blame you, but you're heading out on your gliding, aren't you? I'll sell you a map of the Ewer for only 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. I tell Jordan I'll be back. Should I just say Jordan? I feel like that should be Jordan. I'll need to ask Jardy for some money. Farewell, child. Farewell, child. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to need that crappy glider. Remix, right. Come on. Right, let's go there. This one back here was closest, right? We got a little ramp here. Let's do a little jump. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was a bit anticlimactic. So where did this technology come from? Crazy. I love how industrial it is. I mean, I think everyone in existence loves this style. You know, like the bare bones wires, the bare pipes. You know, the really metallic feel, the kind of 80s sci-fi, you know, alien cyberpunk, alien Blade Runner style. There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I noticed a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push it! A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Raymond. Concentrate! I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright. Let's see if what the old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay. When I push this orange thing, pull that lever hard. Yes, Raymond. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rowanna's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. Okay, so Rowanna's mask, so it must be a deity. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing's moving fast. We need to slow down. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Raymond? Let me check the machinist's notes. After you fly in, you need to find out how to slow down. A long pause. The rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Raymond? That lever, Toma. The one you ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Okay. So can we not salvage anything? What did I need again? A control panel, a power supply, and an atomic calibrator. So, control panel could be here, but I guess it's not. Okay, I guess we're not going to find... What's going on? Samer, are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Samer has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice, however. You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She fails to get to me. Oh. You're a horrible child. Samer laughs off my irritation. I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Samer. If you give me some beetles. It's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want, something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to acquiesce. But then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Oh, come on, a quest upon a quest! Why wouldn't you just steal it from her? Run the kid over. Right, no, someone in the camp knows where I can find some beetles, maybe? Who would know that? Maybe Driss would know? I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Samer. There's a nest of beetles just east of here. Can't just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nests. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Driss asks me a series of increasingly strange questions before I make an excuse to take my leave. Where did he say that was? Dude. Where did he say it was? Okay, east. Alright, we have a map. Just east. Let's plonk a marker there. We need to go over that way anyway, so... Excellent. A beetle's nest. And we need seeds. How big are these beetles? I don't know how easy they're going to be to spot. But we'll go in here first anyway. Maybe try and get these beetles on the way out. And I watched June the other day, so it feels fitting that I'm playing this now. I'm not going to spoil anything. I read the book, the first book that is, before seeing the film, which is only half the book anyway. That's not a spoiler either. The film's titled Dune Part 1. Okay, so what are we... I can't remember what we were likely to find in here. Oops. Lovely views, man. I wonder what the wider world's going to be like. Place Sable's no doubt never been, right? Okay, was that a good idea? That's not bad ideas in a game like this, right? Yeah, we can make that. I love that, man. It really opens up stuff like that because, you know, you can just about make it to things. Right, what have we got here? An old ship. Right, what is this? So obviously we need to fill this up with something. Or charge a power cell, right? Yeah, power supply. Get in there. Oh, that opens the door, okay. Okay, we got something there. What's the only thing in here? Okay, an atomic control panel. Beautiful. If it wasn't for Samer, we'd be 2/3 of the way there right now. That little urchin. Sable's words, not mine. Alright, so can we take this off the map in terms of the markers? Ah. Yeah. Yeah, just east of the camp, somewhere like there, I'm not sure, for these beetles. Can we slide? No. Right, where are these beetles, man? Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna guess where this ring thing is. Yeah, I heard a little giggle. Is that a beetle? These are some strange looking beetles, dude. I need a seed. I'm planning to kill this thing. I don't really want to kill it. Just for this little kid. Beetle's nest just east of the camp. The beetles are afraid of people. To catch one, I'll have to distract it with food. Where do I get food from? Are you a beetle? New item, a chum egg. What the hell is going on? A chum egg? Offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground. Perfectly smooth and hard as a rock, these eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. Alright. A little weird. But I realised that didn't look like a beetle, but we're in a fantasy setting, so these beetles might be different than what a real beetle would look like. Alright, before you say anything, what kind of beetles are you thinking about? Beetle's nest. Over here? These rocks? What does a beetle's nest look like? Crap. A beetle's nest just east of the camp. So it must be between, it must be here somewhere. Maybe it's a bit higher up. We said we need to gather seeds, right? Maybe it's up there somewhere. Where that pipe was. It like laughs. Seeds, anyone? Come on, give me some seeds, man. Seeds. Hello. Nice, we can nearly pay that car. Here are the beetles. But they're scared of people and I don't have the food. Ah! No humans allowed. In the beetle nest. Get back here! Okay, I messed that up a bit. Where do I get the seeds from? They're like musicals, great. Can I hide from them? Get back here. Right, so where would these seeds be? Need a lure. These things? Ah. Excellent. Oh wait, I need to throw it. Okay. I like the musical quality of these beetles. Sorry, Mr. Beetle. Double beetle. Excellent. That was awesome how they had like a musical quality to the like the footsteps. That's awesome. Sorry, I keep pressing L3 to sprint. That feels more intuitive than pressing B to me. But... Alright, so we've got the beetles. She likes to play in the cave underneath the camp. How the hell did we get there? And let's get rid of this marker. Okay, I like that everything's not spelled out for us, so that we have to actually look around the environment. Right, where's this underground part of the camp? Dude, this glider sucks. Oh, this isn't a cave, is it? Hello, urchin. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Sama the beetles, but rather than gloat, she hands me the calibrator and... Oh, because she didn't want me to leave. That's why. What have I done? You're leaving. You're leaving and you'll never come back. Let's give her a hug. She blows her nose, then wipes her hand on her tunic. Yara never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were her friend. She might visit again someday. I miss her too. People leave, that's their choice. Yeah, I miss her too. There's been a letter here and there, but it's always to us rather than to me. I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that. Please don't go. I tell Sama not to worry, that I'll be back sooner than she knows. And I'm sure she pouts behind the mask. And I add that if I'm not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for her gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good. And I suppose I can come see you off. I thank her and say goodbye for now. What is in this cave? An Ibexi red dye. Oh right, the dye bottle for the colours of the Ibexi red bike. Is that what we're going to get? A red bike? How is it that Sama manages to contain so much chaos and verve in so small a form? Even now there's something troublesome being dreamed up behind that mask. I know it. Alright. Ah, perfect. Perfect, perfect. It's all coming together nicely. Right, Right, we're heading to the Skinny Rock. Hey, Yara, an old friend. I thought it might have been our older sister, but I guess not. It's beautiful, isn't it, man? Look at this. Now, how are we gonna get up there? By following the pink road. How else? No. There we go. Quickly! We've got quite a bit of leeway on that. It's pretty fun to traverse around just because it's not locked to, you know, like a specific thing you have to grab, you know, like it just means you can be just kind of carefree about it, so you don't have to be kind of too paranoid, I suppose. I mean, yeah, you've got the grip meter obviously, but Ah. I need to be more switched on for little secrets like this. We can afford to pay the cartographer now, right? Awesome. See you, ravens. Oh, I need to power this up, right? I think so. Let's have a look around first. Ah, beautiful. No. I think I might remap the controls if I can. Let's do that now while I've just brought it up. Oh, can I not remap? Oh no. Oh well. It's not the end of the world, is it? Alright. Oh, that's all we needed? I thought we might need to switch this on. Okay, guess not. Oh, this is a little secret though. Little treasure chest. Cuts. A cache of 100 cuts made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. That way, we're swimming. Cuts. That we can pay the cartographer, right? Oops. Right, quest-wise, what are we doing? Cizo. And get some cuts from JD. JD? Yeah. Jardy, I was calling it. Yeah. I imagine there's quite a few more little secrets around here. Let's try and get this through the gates. Nailed it. Whoa! You saw nothing, Driss. You saw nothing. The music's at times is reminding me of a Final Fantasy. I can't think which one. Which one is it? It's a particular village in one of the games that has like has music like this. Oh, we need to ask Jardy first. Let's see what she says as well. Zeki looks concerned. Ilaria, how did you even get up there? That little... Children have no fear. Did I just whistle my thing over here? I've no idea why I just whistled. I tell Jardy that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. How wise, Jardy. I thank Jardy effusively and head out on my way. God, I feel a bit dirty doing that because we've got a load of money already. We just swindled her. Little does she know we just oh, let's buy that map. Sack it. Oh, we can do that after we yeah. We can do that after this because we can jump over there, right? Unless this like teleports us down to build our bike. I return to Caesar with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? Hang on. Very well. Yeah, let's just go and float over here. So maybe we can't come back here then. Maybe I should try and explore the area a bit more. I want to be a carnogrammer too. Yeah, don't we all? Greetings, child. Give it here. Perfect. Let's trade then. A map of the Ewer sold by members of the Cartography Guild. I thank Jordan for the Ewer map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you, from Hakoa to the Sodic Paste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Awesome. Deliver the parts. Yeah. Right, that's the only thing we've got left. Besides exploring... Maybe... Are there maybe some other people who live here? Right. Perfect. Right, looks like the tutorial's over, my friends. Time to start our gliding. There's some ruins over there, I guess. But we can go over there when we actually get our own bike. I return to Caesar with the parts, and it's yeah. I'm ready. And let us head to the workshop. It did teleport us. Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Caesar is in her element. Caesar. I'm going to say Caesar. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together, not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They've always belonged to her. All we're doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Assemble the machine. Okay. Nice. We have to put them in a certain order. Gliding bike booster. They've got wings, man. And the gliding bike front. Alright. Let's put it together. Hang on. Cizo? Cizo relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly... Oh, right. Right, sorry, the camera went weird. Let's do it. Nice. Cizo. Listen. Cizo tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simoon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name, Simoon. I say it in a whisper to let Cizo know. Simoon. Simoon? Simoon. Okay, Simoon. Well done, Sable. Does she want to go with me? What does Simoon mean? What does it mean? You should ask yourself. Cizo looks entirely serious. The bike, to my enduring surprise, says nothing, even when I lean close. I tell Simoon that I'm eager to know her better, and Cizo looks quite proudly at the both of us. You ready then, for the gliding? May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Cizo is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon, to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They'll teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Cizo twice for good measure, and give a bow. I'm ready. The final gliding ceremony. Right, let's just clear the map. This might get a little emotional, saying goodbye to our home, right? Have we got any post? Oh, it's messages, sorry. Jaddy. I return to Jaddy. Jaddy. With a new lightness. And it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Yeah, Cizo gave it to me. I tell Jaddy that Cizo gave me the badge. And you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I tried to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Forever. I know what you're thinking. But don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there. And once you've got 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I go about choosing? Just through what I enjoy? You'll have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now, The tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Roanna. There, you'll assemble your gliding mask and go. There are things I wish to convey to Jardi here. Depths of love and gratitude, and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They're dyed with the traditional Ibexi maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of the Ibexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. I will always love you. And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin. And I am ready. And the writing kind of is really awesome, right? Right, I spotted one of these chummy things over here. Hello. Another chum egg. So we've got two. That's what that little thing is in the top right. I've got two. There's probably a few more around here. I feel like I wasn't really expecting this to have more RPG kind of stuff in it. Do you know what I mean? You know, the little collectibles and stuff. I was expecting a much more linear thing. It's awesome that it's so open. Right, this episode's going to be as long as I want it to be, so... Right, do I go to the temple in my glider? Cizo? Nice. Where did we come out of Cizo's workshop? It's around near here somewhere, right? Or do I go on my glider? My sense of direction is failing me here. Here it is, right? Can I take my glider? Oh right, she's not finished it yet. Okay, I guess we take the crummy one. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm loving the dialogue. It's got some nice humour, some nice kind of there's a somberness, but I don't know, just a nice tone to it all, right? I really didn't need to drive this over here, but... So, the mask that we saw at the beginning of the game, that must be the mask of Roanna, right? Which is up here, yeah? No. Wow, the lighting's completely changed. Yeah, it's midnight. Yeah, because this wasn't this extremely colourful. Okay. And I wish the walking animation was better. Wow. Okay, I think we've got a puzzle. Just wish I could see things a little better. Right, we're not going to get any clues from that thing. So I wonder, as the time of day changes, if this is going to look a bit different. It is blocked from the sun though, right? And we can make it up there. Maybe. Maybe not. That'll do. Okay, the field of view's wreaking havoc a bit here, but okay, 1/2. Try and tackle the other one. Right, how do we get back up? Over there. Mask of Rowan. Got an archer up there. Maybe this depicts a battle scene or something. Oh no, there's three. There's three, right. Yeah, time's moving by pretty quickly, so if the light is going to change in here at sunrise, that'll be pretty interesting. Okay. The helmet or headdress. So we do need to start over there. Right, let's... can we grab onto... Absolutely not, no. Thought we could grab onto the vines. Yeah, look, the light's changing. It's awesome. We're going to have to make a climb here. Right, I'm going to just quickly change the field of view. Just a little bit. At least while we're inside. Okay, I don't know. Not sure how we tackle this. There's no like flat edge to climb up, is there? Yeah, this is what we do. Bingo. I would have twisted my ankle so many times sprinting in sandals by now. Okay, a mask. Oh, there it is. The Bexy mask. How do we get out of here? Awesome. So, wonder what ancient civilization maybe like this is connected to, that these rituals are connected to. Maybe there's like a... Maybe it's like a civilization that was abandoned and there's no technology left, so they have to scavenge. And or maybe it's a civilization that they don't know about specifically, so they've become deified, maybe, and they treat like their kind of basic practices as religious practices now. Who knows? Yeah, man, look at this sunrise. Beautiful. Okay, is my thing gone? Looks like me. Might as well float over there. Right, we've got our mask. Do we need to... Now we can change our gear now, right? A mask worn by those in the sand sea, made of bone. The ones particular to the Ibexi are made from the skull of a mountain goat. The clothing made for Ibexi children as they go out on their gliding. The cloak is unmistakably Ibexi red. Jardi made these. The patterning is unique to the Ibexi. The fabric seems to have been made at the Burnt Oak station. Right, let's get our full gear on here so that we're ready for our journey, right? Oh, you've got to love cloth physics, man. Cloth physics are just one of the best things in, like, just the most satisfying things in a game. Where is everyone? Logging in. Hello, Sable. Jardi's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet it still warms me. Have they all left? They said that they were nomadic. Well, Sable, this is it. At the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I'm grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. but I'm ready. And so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you're not without friends. You're not without family. You're not without love. These things you will always carry with you, as you do your masks. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They're the machinist at Burnt Oak Station, and among Caesar's closest friends. Utari's a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we've returned to the Ewer, so keep an eye on the post boxes and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world's waiting, Sable. Good luck. Oh, Simoon. Oh, yes. Oh, that's beautiful to control. That's so much nicer. Oh, guys, that's gorgeous. And to strafe. Oh, it's beautiful.
Come in to me, show us the way. I'm caught between the wind and parts of the unknown. Adored
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, our cape has gone a bit weird. Let's just fix that before we end the episode. There we go. Alright guys, that was the song I was talking about. That was the Japanese breakfast song. They've done like the whole soundtrack, I think. So that's the only song that I've actually heard from the game, because that was the one that was used in the launch trailer. So yeah, that feels like a perfect place to end it. We have the whole world open to us. I will probably follow Jardy's advice and go and see the Ubex. Utari. We're the So yeah, lovely atmosphere in the game, really relaxing, kind of natural exploration. Like we need to make sure we're looking in the environment all the time, but the place isn't kind of cluttered with things to find. So it kind of feel whenever you do find something, it feels kind of meaningful enough, right? But I guess the game has all this open space for you to glide through it, right? It's not going to be, and that's kind of part of the simple joy of it. So please let me know your thoughts on Sable, guys. Leave me a like on the video if you've enjoyed the beginning here. And just remember, everyone, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you next time.